Let's talk about the very simplest way to make a digital planner cover. I am going to grab a graphic from my other screen here and just drop it on the page. It'll show up here in a second. So here's just some cute pink wood. And when I do a digital planner cover, I choose to do it on a single page, not a double page layout or facing pages. And I'm just going to make this just a little bigger and make it so I can see the whole page here. So here's just a simple graphic on the background, and then I'm going to add some text by clicking on this text box here because I don't want artistic text. And I'm just going to write down my planner cover. And then I'm going to play with the font a little bit. I want it bolded. And I obviously want it much bigger. Let's make it like that. And then I'm going to come over here and pick this cute little font that I have here. And then I want to center it because it drives me crazy otherwise. And I want to center it on the page. I'm going to come up here to alignment, and I'm going to say center align. And then I'm also going to say align in the middle and there. And let's change the color. I'm going to come up here and go to my swatches, and I think purple will look amazing, but I want to give this some depth. So I'm going to come over here to the layers where it says my planner cover, and I'm going to hit this FX button. And I love bevel and emboss. You can mess with the radius to see how deep you want it. I think that looks good. I want that to pop just a little more. So I'm going to come back in here to FX, and I'm going to tell it to outline it. And I think I want to outline it in white. But I want to make this line that outlines it just a little bigger. It's not something that you can see a whole lot of, but it is there, and it just makes it pop a little bit more. If I wanted it to pop even more, I could come over here and grab a rectangle tool and go like that. But maybe I don't want that rectangle to be quite so dark. I want to see some of the background through it. So I came over here to the layers panel. I made sure rectangle was selected, and I brought the opacity down just about there. But I think I want this to be smaller. Oops. I want this to be smaller. Sometimes when you're playing with this, you have to make sure that you have your layer right. I was not on the rectangle in my layer, so it wasn't showing up. And I like to rename my layers. This image is just image number 15, but I'm going to say pink wood paneling. And that just makes it so I know what it is in the layers, besides just the picture. In Affinity Publisher, you do a lot of making sure you're in the right layer, which this layers panel here shows you everything that's here. Now, I did not do this on a master page, but oftentimes I will. In this particular case, this page is just fine as a non-master page. All right, I hope that helped you create a digital planner cover that will make your planner look amazing. There is so much you can do with Affinity Publisher, and I just really love the features. One other thing we could do with this is, my goodness, we could make sure that we were on the rectangle and come over here to special effects. We could outline it with a dark and make that like that. And then, as I told you, I love bevel and emboss. I like to make things look like they're popping on the page. So I'm going to do that. All right. Now that's a planner cover that I would actually, with a different name of course, put on one of my digital planners or even on a printable planner. All right. Have an amazing day, and I hope this helped you show you how you can use Affinity Publisher to make a very quick, cute digital planner cover.